I'm going to take some of your tweets to close out the show, and I'm going to leave it at that. At Geronimo writes to Stephen A., do you think the Knicks should go after Klay Thompson if the Warriors are willing to trade everyone but Steph? Yes! They can't shoot. If you can get a Klay Thompson, sure, but depends on how much you have to pay and it depends on how much you have to give up. But do I want Klay on my team? Sure, but I don't think Klay wants that. If Klay is not a member of the of the Golden State Warriors, I think the only place he really wants to go is to the Los Angeles Lakers. Where Klay should want to go, however, is someplace like the Philadelphia 76ers, where Tyrese Maxey is your point guard and Joel Embiid is your center. That's what I personally think, but that's just me. At Playmaker writes, between you, Shaq, and Shannon, who's got the best game? Well, what kind of game are you talking about? I don't understand that question. You have to be more specific. If it's basketball, it's Shaq. If it's football, it's Shannon or dogs. Okay? If it's being a journalist and a commentator all rolled up into one, it would be me. What are you talking about? I have no idea. So I'm going to leave it at that. At theoretical_TZ writes, if you were a WWE manager, who would you want to manage? My ideal client would be Goldberg in his prime. Goldberg in his prime. That's what I would say. Somebody else writes, Stephen A., I was thinking of picking up a new suit for a family reunion in a couple of months and know you always look great in one. Can you tell me what all goes into the perfect suit look? Thanks in advance. That's at Greg 16676935520. Look, man, every suit doesn't look the same on everybody. My Tom Ford suits look best on me, but I rock Brioni, and sometimes I rock something from a tailor, and it's no name. All right? With the tailor, the jackets look better than the suits. With Tom Ford, the suits look great. With Brioni, a little bit, in between. Some look great on me. Others, I'd like to change. That's how I am. But my suit game is my suit game. And then you got to remember, I lost weight. I've lost over 35 pounds. Getting myself in shape and doing what I do. So it's a little bit different now, but I like my suit game. You got to make sure that the material, whether light or heavy, fits you just right. And me personally, I like broad. I have broad shoulders, so you want your shoulders to be a little bit broad as opposed to the shoulders sagging, the suit jacket sagging at the shoulder area. That's not necessarily the greatest look. You want a tie that's not too out there, but that brings and accentuates the suit to some degree, okay? Unless you have on a shirt like this and you just rock a solid tie. But always match. Always make sure your clothes are clean and always make sure they're pressed/ironed. I can't stand a wrinkled ass suit, okay? Now, if you're sitting down and you get up and it's wrinkled near where you were sitting down, that's forgivable. Everybody knows why. But you know what I'm talking about when I'm saying wrinkled. When you rolling out there and the arms and the sleeves and everything is all wrinkled because you didn't even think about ironing that bad boy. That is not good. That is not good. So I just thought I'd point that out. It's a holiday, so I'm going to get on out of here. I just wanted to make sure that I delivered y'all an episode, particularly in the aftermath of Dallas collapsing the way that it did. It made my day. It made my year. I get to go to Vegas next month, and I don't have to be concerned about how about them Cowboys. Ain't nobody with sense going to yell that BS. Not after they stunk up the joint the way that they did. So it works for me. It worked perfectly for me, and I'm ecstatic that it did. Not to Jerry Jones, not to Michael Parsons, not to the team, but to them Dallas Cowboy fans everywhere. Mwah! I told you it was coming. I told you it was coming. Until next time, this is Stephen A. signing off. Peace and love, everybody. Talk to you later.